elegant. You can't even tell where it starts and stops, another hallmark of amazing jewelry design. But this is one of a select number of pieces that are made for Joan's collection, David, by a jewelry company by the name of Signer. And I've shared my story that when I graduated from college and was looking for my first job in television, I worked behind the jewelry counter at Bullock's in South Coast Plaza.
I can't believe that.
In Southern California. And I didn't know a thing about jewelry or jewelry manufacturing, but that's where I landed. And one of the collections we carried was Signer. And there people would come in and train us and talk to us about, you know, they use the real gold, you know, the crystals they use are top of the line, the way they set things, you know, master jewelers who worked in diamonds do their, so it was just, it was the top of the line, finest of the fine in the fashion jewelry world.
Absolutely.
So when Joan and I worked together the last time back in August, we had a piece that day that was
from
Signer, and I was telling her, oh my gosh, I know that brand from so long ago. Why did you
talk about full circle?
Why did your team feel like Signer was the right direction to head for these specialty pieces?
Well, they are well, first of all, a 100-year-old family-owned business means they're doing it right.
Yeah.
They're doing it correctly. And when it comes to investment pieces, because I consider these to be really life investments. These are things that you're going to buy now and wear forever. You really turn to a company that has been making jewelry like this for the longest of time, because they wouldn't be in business unless they were doing it the very best way.
Right.
So there are wonderful partners on pieces like this. We go into their archives. We bring pieces from Joan's collection. They bring their knowledge of how to make bracelets that articulate like this. I can't believe how flexible this bracelet is.
It becomes,
I mean, it's
like
remarkable.
this drapey, flexible bangle, although it is this amazingly cast, solid piece link of jewelry.
And they just have that way of approaching jewelry as if it were fine. If this were a Harry Winston piece, 100 grand, maybe a little bit more, depending on the diamonds, you know. But they look at every piece as if they were making that quality of jewelry. So the quality's impeccable, the designing is impeccable, and there are great partners. They also, actually, the pin that Suzanne is wearing is also Signer.
Oh, is that right?
That wonderful
bow
with the
pin.
baguettes. Yeah, it's lovely. But look at Suzanne for a second.
It's last call on that bow pin, by the way, too.
Darn it. Okay.
So.
It's a little black dress. It's a beautiful bow pin, and it's this bracelet. That's all you need. That's really all you need.
Isn't
it's
that
stunning.
beautiful?
And we did do 2 sizes here, which I thought was very important, because you want, if you're going to invest in a very substantial piece, something that you're going to pass down to your daughter or your granddaughter, then you want that to fit beautifully. So we did a 7.5 or an 8. So if you're a larger wrist, you know, go to the 8-inch.
Right.
If you're an average wrist, 7.5 is perfect. And you can, you can see actually the fit is more generous. If you like your bracelets to sit further down on your hand, Joan loved that.
Yes.
She liked that luxury of it sort of, you know, crushing down onto the top of your hand. Go with the 8. But they're absolutely stunning. And that look of platinum is amazing.
There's 2 dozen left in the 8-inch and just a couple more than that in the 7.5-inch. It's item number J292379. I know that one's a little bit of a splurge, but I think when you get it at home and see how beautiful it is,
I call it an investment.
You'll justify it.
You will wear it for the rest of your life.
You'll love it. J292379 and Easy Pay. Take advantage of that. Well, another sellout this